Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth. I'm here in my backyard, which is my science lab today. And for science today, we're going to do some leaf identification. So what you can have with you are your leaf cards. So they might look like this, they might be black and white. And I've already cut some of them out, but if you haven't cut yours out yet, you can just take some scissors and cut either along the lines or where you think makes sense to cut. These were not printed out perfectly, so just do the best you can with cutting and creating some little cards. I have already done that. The other thing I have is a pile of leaves that I gathered from just walking around my backyard. A couple of them I got at school, on the school grounds, and on different walks that I've been on in the past couple of days. Most of these I just picked up from the ground. Leaves are starting to fall, and so if you see a leaf that's mostly intact, you can just pick it up and put it in your pile. A couple of these I wanted specific leaves, so I plucked one off of a tree in my yard. Only do that if your mom or dad or someone, your parent that you're with or adult that you're with, says it's okay, and really only if it's in your yard, because we want to let the leaves do what they naturally do most of the time. So here are my stack of leaves, and I have some cards laid out, so I'm going to move my screen so you can see. Move my body a little bit. Oh, I also have a book. We happen to have a Trees of Indiana book at our house. You might have one of these, and I'm not going to use it during the lesson, but I thought I would just show you. This is a fun way to explore leaves, and there's books about flowers and all kinds of things. So if you have one of these, you might want to take a look if you want to learn some more things. So I'm just going to take a leaf off of my pile. This is actually a stem. This is one I got from a tree in my yard. And what we're going to do, there's lots of ways to identify leaves. We're just going to look at them and compare them to the pictures that we have and see what we can come up with. So just like at school sometimes when you are working with different materials, we're just going to compare and say yes or no. Let's see. This one looks kind of like this gray birch, but it has 3 leaves, so I'm going to keep going. This is a picture of a hickory, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, and this one only has 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to move on. Sassafras has 1 leaf with 3 lobes, we call it. That does not match. Box elder. 3 leaves, 1 longer stem. The leaves are the same shape, so I think I have found a box elder. I'm going to put that over here to the side. That's cool. All right, let's see what else I've got here. Found this leaf at school. It's got a couple little chunks out of it, but I think I can figure out what it is. Okay. Some you can tell right away. It's not a gray birch. It's not a hickory because it's just 1 leaf. It's not a sassafras because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lobes. Nope, doesn't match the paper birch or the yellow birch or the sycamore. But look at this. Same little pointy parts on the ends of the leaves. Same little 3 pointies, even though these are coming kind of falling apart. So I have found a pin oak leaf. I'm going to put that over to the side. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, here's one that's fun. This one was on the ground near our classroom. That's a hint. Let's see what we can look for. So this is a stem again with 5 leaves off of it. So let's see what we can match it with. It's not a gray birch. Is it a hickory? It's got the 5 leaves on one stem, and they're the same shape. This is a hickory leaf, or hickory leaves. Look at that. That's what our classroom is named after, the hickory tree. We found one. Okay. Got a big leaf here. I found this one on one of the playgrounds at school. This is nice and big. I love these. Sometimes they get even bigger. Let's see what it is. It's not the same shape as a gray birch or a sassafras. Kind of similar to paper birch, but really not the same shape. Or yellow birch. Let's see if it's a sycamore. Ooh, I am noticing the same shape on this leaf as on the sycamore card. This is a sycamore leaf. There's another classroom in our school called the Sycamore Classroom, and that is the classroom for the 9 to 12-year-olds. Okay, I have a few more here. Let's see what else I've got. This one is a little bit, this one's really starting to wither a little bit, but let's see if we can figure out what it is based on this long stem with these leaves coming. You'll notice something about these leaves. They're not right across from each other. They're alternating. So there's one here, and then it goes up a little bit, and then it goes up a little bit, and it goes up a little bit on each side. So right away, I can kind of see which one this looks like on my cards. Black walnut. And this one I found in the side yard of our school, right outside the walnut classroom. We named the classrooms in our school after trees that are growing right around them. So you can keep going with your pile of leaves. I have more leaves here that I can try to identify. If you can't identify them, that's okay. Maybe you can look it up in a book, or you can look online if you want to, or you can just enjoy the leaves without identifying them. That is okay too. So I want to show you one more thing. So I'm going to take all of my pages of the leaves I identified. They are. And then I'm also going to add the ones I haven't identified yet and make a little book. So you can put a cover on your book. You know how at school we have little covers and then you can write on them? You can staple your book. I'm going to do something else, and I'll show you. I have a 3-hole punch, and I'm just going to put my book in there, and I'm going to do it right on the corner. And you might need a little help with this. That's fine. We made a hole, and I have a piece of string. I'm going to thread my piece of string through the hole. I'm going to tie it on there. You can even make a little bow. That's one way to make a book. You can even use a paper clip, or you can just put it in a folder, however you want to keep your leaf booklet. There you go. You can use this again and again. Take it on a hike with you, walk through your backyard. But keep exploring, keep being scientists who are curious about the things around us in the world. Thank you. See you later.